So about 2 weeks ago, Iraq releases a news article telling you that they're going to add roughly 170 billion dinar to the 19 budget. Yeah, I want to stress the 19 budget for reconstruction throughout Baghdad. Now here's an article that mentions supplementary budget for a new transit system in Baghdad. You guys see the deal there? The 170 billion, in my opinion, that's for the supplementary budget. Now, what I want to stress to you is they're telling you it's for 19, which means they plan on doing all the reconstruction in 19 and the money's for the 19 budget, but in reality it's a supplementary budget. And remember, all this extra money came from oil surplus revenue. Okay, so they're telling you blatantly they're doing a reconstruction in 19, guys. But notice how they're setting the stage for this in the middle of Q3, and there's 1 quarter left. That means this reconstruction money, in my opinion, is Q4. Okay? And I keep telling you they have to walk into Q4 with a new rate in hand. This whole video is my opinion and shall not be used for financial advice.
Efforts to include Baghdad train in the supplementary budget. August 19, 2019 Economy News. Baghdad. The local government of Baghdad is coordinating with the Ministry of Planning to include the suspended train project in the supplementary budget for this year. The head of the Strategic Planning Committee in the Baghdad Provincial Council, Nizar al-Sultan, said in a statement quoted by the official newspaper Morning and seen by Economy News. The province received an offer from the Coalition of International Banks Permanent, which includes the French companies, Alstom and Hyundai, Korean project to finance it to start implementation by them. Accordingly, the governorate has made a formal request to the Ministry of Planning in order to obtain its approval to include the project in the supplementary budget for this year 2019, after which the Ministry of Finance will be formally directed to start the financial allocation once the project is approved, he added. The suspended Baghdad train project was presented by the local government of Baghdad during the Kuwait Investment Conference last year, but no company came forward to finance it because of its high cost, he said. This vital project is a successful solution to all transport problems in the capital. He pointed out that the council coordinates with the companies, Alstom and Hyundai, in order to start signing the binding contract for implementation, pointing out that the duration of the implementation of the project is 5 years from the date of conclusion of the contract. In exchange for bearing the competitive interest of the financial offer and after agreement with the ministry with the possibility of operating an investment project with a competitive area not exceeding 20% of the net profits of the project. As is done in most countries of the world when implementing large projects, the chairman of the Strategic Planning Committee said that delaying its completion is a waste of money since it has cost the state so far $42 million for the preparation of detailed designs and consultancy studies by international companies and consulting offices, adding that there is another area of financing the project can benefit from, which is the allocation of part. The process of implementing the project will come into effect early next year if the request for the province is approved, he said. Parliament decides to lift the immunity of 8 deputies. Know their names. Parliament decides to lift the immunity of 8 deputies. Know their names. Tuesday, August 20, 2019 at 18:08 p.m. Baghdad Sky Press. The House of Representatives decided Tuesday to lift the immunity of 8 deputies at the request of the Supreme Judicial Council. A source familiar with the names are 1. Talal al-Zabayt, 2. Ahmed al-Juber Yabu Mazen, 3. Knights Bayati, 4. Nala al-Radwi, 5. Qasim Fadawi, 6. Falazid Onhibi, 7. Yahya Mohammadi, 8. Fali Isai. It is noteworthy that the judiciary demanded the lifting of immunity from 30 deputies from various blocs.